Hey, 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 it's Tia, baby. And I am back with another video. So this video is something different. It's not Selena related. It's not MJ Saunders related. It's not Chris Perez related. It's not the Quintanillas related. Nothing. This is in response to another YouTuber called Zaddy Chunk Chunk. And I've been viewing his videos for years now, including his mom, Beloved's Life. If you don't know who they are, check them out. Beloved's Life is the queen of, she is known to be the queen of seafood. Like, she does a lot of seafood boils with her family, and Zaddy Chunk Chunk is one of her sons, and he does mukbangs, which is like a Korean version of feast. And I also follow his ex, Nicole, of course. She's a great upcoming YouTuber, and he has a current ex her name is Elli. So I don't watch her videos. She's new to the scene, so it's some big drama with Elli, Soul, and Zaddy Chunk Chunk. And I guess allegedly Nicole, of course, is involved as well, but I don't know. So I'm just going to give a short and sweet video in reference to it. I'm not going to talk about the Instagram drama because I don't feel like it. I don't have any of the screenshots. If you want to check out the screenshots of the text messaging that was going back and forth between Zaddy Chunk Chunk and Elli Soul, then you can view other channels who have talked about it. But I'm not going to do all that. I'm just giving my opinion about the whole scenario on how I feel about Elli Soul, how I feel about Zaddy Chunk Chunk, and how I feel about Nicole, of course. So, first I'm gonna just get into it. So Elli Soul, she was Zaddy Chunk Chunk's current girlfriend, but now they are no longer together. I don't know what happened. I kind of saw this coming when she came on. Am I a big fan of Elli Soul? No, I am not. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't kiss her ass like everybody else has been doing since she came on. Not hating or nothing. It has nothing to do with hate or anything. What I don't like is fake fans or fake supporters who 1 minute was building up one person, but then when they left the scene, they so-called build up another person, but then leave the other person that they were building up so much in the dirt. I don't like that flip-flop stuff. I don't like it, and it's very well known on YouTube. It's like, so, okay, so what I mean by this is, ever since Elli Soul came on Zaddy Chunk Chunk's channel and they announced that they were in a relationship, everybody was so on Elli, like kissing her butt, like kissing the ground that she walked on. That's how people were coming at her, like she's some goddess. She is a good looking woman. She is pretty. She has natural hair, natural everything. She's pretty. She has a nice body, everything. Like, she's very pretty. However, beauty is not everything. One, two, that everybody was hyping her up because, oh, she's so free spirited. She does seem like she's very free spirited or Afrocentric or whatever you want to call it. That's cool. But they only basing on 30 minutes, maybe an hour of what she does on camera. We do not know how she acts when the camera's off. We don't know. And everybody is hyping her up to be this so-called perfect person. But then they want to say, oh, we know she ain't perfect. But, well, it's funny that you say that, but you don't act like that when you talk about her on social media, on the comment section. I mean, they make her out to be this perfect person. We don't know. And I'm not hating on, that's not hate. That's real. Because we don't know how Zaddy Chunk Chunk is outside of YouTube. We don't know how Nicole, of course, is outside of YouTube. We don't even know how Beloved is outside of YouTube because we don't live with them. We're not friends with them. We just see what we see. We just know what we see on camera. And so I'm not going to judge her based on what I see on camera 100% because it's advertisement. Well, I want to say it's advertisement, but the camera will help you boost up your personality because it's on camera. You got to be mindful of what you say, what you do, because a lot of people are watching. So I'm not saying she's fake, no, but I'm saying the camera does help your personality a lot. And especially when you want to make a good impression on people, when you want to gravitate an audience, you got to have a certain type of persona on camera. So, but I'm not saying she might be that the way she is on camera. She may be that on out off the camera. But like I said, none of us know because we don't live with her. We're not friends with her or nothing. So please stop hyping her up like she's the most bomb thing on earth, like she's the ultimate. And it's like, come on now, she's a person like everybody else. And this is why people have low self-esteem or have or don't feel like they're beautiful, because you got people always overly hyping up or overly stimulating another person because of the way they look. And then it's like they make another person feel like they not good enough or they don't look good enough because they don't look like her or they don't look like this person, because everybody give them so much praise, like they're untouchable. That's how these so-called supporters are doing that to Elli, like she's untouchable, like she's just so out of this world. The bomb.com. She is gorgeous, yes. She has a nice body. I've seen her body. She has a nice body. And this is exactly what I mean. I wish I had a body like that. That's because that's how social media does a person. It makes you feel that way. It makes you self-doubt sometimes. And I am struggling. Yes, I am one to struggle with self-love at times, because I grew up, being made fun of my complexion because I was too dark or this. So that sticks with you. So when, you find people that give so much praise to someone, especially of a lighter color, you never know. But I'm not saying don't comment or lift a person up. Yeah, but it's a balance. It got to be a happy medium. You don't have to overdo it, because then you never know a person's mind frame. And like I said, everybody is human. Nobody's perfect. We don't know what she is outside of YouTube or whatever. Things happen for a reason. You can't just blame it on Zaddy Chunk Chunk, and that's what a lot of these so-called supporters are doing. They just blaming Zaddy Chunk Chunk for everything. Oh, he's a narcissist. Oh, he's this, he's that. Do you know him? Have you ever walked? Have you ever ate lunch with him? Have you ever driven in a car with him? Have you ever talked to him on the phone? Have you ever done any of these things? No. So how are you going to say what he is or what he's not? Yeah, you may sense certain characteristics of a narcissist, but to be honest, everyone has narcissistic behavior. Everyone. If you go down the list of what a narcissist is, I'm sure at least two or more out of those of that list, everyone has that trait. Come on now. But you can't just blame him. It takes two. You got to put some blame on her as well, because it takes two. We don't know anything. People are assuming that he physically assaulted her. We don't know. We was not in their apartment. We was not in their conversations. We do not know. We can assume, and just because she was hugging a teddy bear and saying something about violence, we don't know. All that know, she could have been hitting on him, and he could have been defending himself and pushed her or something. We don't know. You always blaming the man over everything. And I'm a woman, and I know, like, you don't know if he actually hit her. Of all you know, she could have hit him, and he could have reflexed in her back. That doesn't make it right. But we don't know. And I just don't like when people put people on a high pedestal like that. It's not cool. And then the moment that Elli stepped into his life, it seemed like everybody was down talking Nicole. But a few months prior, everybody was so Team Nicole and Dalvin. Oh, I really think they still love each other. Oh, I love the chemistry between them. Oh, I think they really is, and I think they really is still in a relationship, but they just saying that they not on YouTube. Oh, I hope they get back together. Oh, this, oh, that. I was one of them. I really felt like Nicole and Dalvin were a great match, because of their chemistry, and I noticed that he is really comfortable with Nicole, and Nicole is really comfortable with Dalvin. Yes, because they've known each other for a very long time, but it's just that chemistry I see. And yes, we don't know, and again, we don't know what they was going through behind closed doors when the camera's off. Maybe that's why she moved out. This is my theory, because I've heard people know I've been in a long-term relationship and I've been hurt, so I see it. I knew Nicole was not feeling Elli and Dalvin being together. I knew it. I can tell. She may have said she was cool, but I can tell by her actions. She was not cool. I don't care how many times she gonna say up and down that she was cool with it. She was not cool. She was hurt. She was jealous. She was upset that he moved on with her. And then on top of that, she moved in with him, and that she was kind of like the replacement of Nicole on his channel. She was hurt. I can see it in her face. I can see it in her disposition. She did not like that. She did not like that. And it's okay that she didn't like that, because she still had feelings for him. Do I believe Dalvin still have feelings for Nicole? I still believe he does. I still think he's still in love with her. I still think he still, wants her. But I think there was something going on between them two that they just couldn't get it right. I do recall that Nicole didn't want to have children and don't want to get married. I feel like it was because of her upbringing. I feel like it was because, and I think she mentioned it, that her parents divorced, and I guess they had a messy divorce at such a young age. Her being a child and experiencing that, and she don't want that for herself. So I really feel like if she go to therapy, family therapy, and everything, and also individual therapy, that she may change her mind, and then she may find somebody that will may have her have second thoughts about marriage. Maybe she, I don't know if it'll be that Zaddy Chun Chun or it'll be somebody else. I don't know. But I think she just needs therapy to kind of get through her past hurt, with her family upbringing. Also, children. She says she's not nurturing. I don't think she will know until she actually has it, because I always thought I wasn't nurturing, because I didn't feel like I was nurturing. But once I had my own child, I felt it just comes, motherhood just brings it out of you. So I really don't think she should just kick the lid off of the whole scenario of getting married and have children. I think she should just really sit and think about it. She may want that, but she just needs the proper help, like counseling or therapy or stuff like that. That's what I think Nicole needs. And also I think Dalvin needs that as well, because he's also dealing with some demons. Now, when I say that I feel like Dalvin still, or Zaddy Chun Chun still, have feelings for, Nicole, because I can see body language. When Nicole brings up a guy or whatever, he wanna play and say, oh, it's a prank. No, I know when something is real and what's not. That man was really in his feelings. He doesn't want her with somebody else, but he not sure if he want to be with her. That's what that is. And that's why I feel, this is my theory, that's why I feel like Nicole moved out. I think it's because she realized that, I don't know if they had a sit down conversation, that he must have told her that he not ready to be in a relationship with her. Maybe it's something about Nicole that he just can't, that turns him off. Because she seems like she has a strong jealous streak, and that she can be argumentative. So I think that turns a lot of people off, and that turns a lot of guys off. I know I can be that way, and I've been that way for a very long time. But that's something that I want to, turn around. I don't know if she's done that yet. Maybe she hasn't, and that's why he never decided to work it out with her. And so, because at one point they were sleeping in the same bed together. Everything was shared together as if they was in a relationship. But and they were still intimate at times, because if you go back to like a couple of years ago, when his mom and dad grilled her and Zaddy Chun Chun in a video, she asked him, were they intimate? And he said yes. But he was being real distant with it, because he didn't want people to know about what they were doing. He's somewhat private. He's a private person. Well, he tries to be. But I think that Nicole had it in her mind that, they lived together. They were still kind of intimate. They were, sleeping in the same bed and all that she was having hopes that they would work it out. But I guess Zaddy Chung Chung either wasn't, was taking his time. She was tired of waiting, or maybe he actually told her he's not ready to be in a relationship with her. He thinks that they should still be friends because of XYZ. She got in her feelings, and that's why she moved. That's my theory. It could be something else, but I think that's what it was. And then, but I do feel like Zaddy Chung Chung is somewhat in a control freak. Like, he doesn't want her to be with nobody else, but he's not ready to be with her as well. But then when he met Elli, I think that he got comfortable with him and Nicole just being friends because they settled on it. And I think Nicole was just like done. I think she still loves him. She still had feelings for him. But I think she's done with playing games, this back and forth with Zaddy, not making up his mind, not knowing what he wants. So I guess she just made it, a final decision that we should just still be friends, even though deep down I really feel like she wants to be with him. And I think his family was very hopeful that they were going to be together, but when they, was determined that they was not going to do it, they just said, well, I don't think that they're going to be together. They just had to take their word for it. No hate to Elli or whatever, but when I saw Elli come on, I did not see a connection with them. I saw two individuals working together. That's what I saw. And I knew it. I was like, watch when she gonna be on his channel, so she can get used to being on YouTube. Then once she branch her own channel, she out. And I knew that was gonna happen. And it happened. I just see her, what I see with Elli, I never saw Zaddy Chung Chung as her type. What I see her as, her type to me is someone that's tall, exotic, with that's like muscular, not buff, but like muscular. Now, if I see her, I can see her dating a African guy, tall African guy with, a nice body. And I can see her also dating a white guy with, long hair and a nice body. Or exotic guy. Those are the type of guys, like model type guys I see her dating. I don't see, like, Zaddy Chung Chung doesn't seem like her type. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but that's just me. When I looked at them two, I didn't see a connection. I just saw somebody that's just two people working together and that could possibly be long-term friends or, buddies. I didn't see no love connection. But, that's just me. I didn't see the same. The way he acted towards Nicole was different the way he acted towards Elli. He was really himself when he was with Nicole. Elli, no. He still had his guard up in a way because he's still feeling her out because they haven't been friends for that long. And granted, him and Nicole grew up together, so he's going to feel more comfortable. But it's just different. It's not a platonic comfortable. It's like a love connection. But they just have some things that isn't aligned with each other, and maybe they need to go to counseling for that. Maybe they need to go to counseling if they do want to work things out. Go to counseling and try to fix those alignments, but first work on themselves. They both need individual counsel, and then maybe they can come together if they want to be together, him and Nicole, because I really feel like he really want to be Nicole. I saw those text messages talking about he loved her, he loved Elli and all that. I don't know if they're real or not, but even if they are, he could be in lust with her or in like with her and think and confuse it with love because he's vulnerable. He went from one relationship to another. You brought your baggage from your old relationship to another. You didn't fully heal from this relationship and you brought it over here to her. So that's not fair to both of them. But like I said, I saw this coming. I did not see nothing long term with them two. And that's because I didn't see no love connection. And there's no hate to Elli. That's just it. And I did not like that supporters were down talking Nicole just because Elli was in the picture. That ain't right. Because not too long ago, y'all was pro Team Dalvin and Team Nicole. And now y'all doing it again with this Elli breakup. Okay, it's an alleged that Nicole may have said something about her. But that's just proof to me that I knew I was right. That she wasn't over Dalvin and that she was mad and jealous and upset and hurt by the fact that he moved on with somebody else. You can't hate Nicole for that. You can't hate her for that. Why y'all mad because she said that? Because I'm sure when you have your little conversations with your friends and you don't like that and you see your ex with somebody that you still in love with, you might say something slick about her, about the other woman as well. So why are you hating on her? She's just upset. She's hurt. Why she can't be hurt? She's this, she that because she hurt? Yeah, she kind of taking it out on the wrong person, but that's the definition of being human. That's the definition of being imperfect. We do take our anger out on the wrong people, but you can't make her out to be the bad guy because she still has feelings for somebody. You can't do that. And then you can't hate on Dalvin and thinking it's all his fault because we don't know what she did. We don't know what both of them did. We don't know what she did. Y'all hyping this woman up like she's the next best thing, like she is so perfect, like she did no wrong. We don't know what she did to him, just like we don't know what he did to her. Because we don't live in their household. Period. Stop hyping that girl up like that. Because you don't know what, and then, she's saying, oh, I know what everybody do. That's messy. She's being messy if you tell me. Everybody say, oh, she handled it so classy. I didn't watch her video, but if those text messages and stuff was true, that girl is being messy. If she's saying that, oh, I got something that can tear all y'all franchise down. Are you serious? Now, I've been hurt. I've been cheated on. I am still dealing with it to this day. But I have not yet I have not done anything to make a person feel, put them on blast or sabotage their character. None of that. None of that. Have I thought about it? Of course. Because when you hurt, you do things like that. But the fact of the matter is, she seemed like she about to do it. She seemed like she about to do it. She putting stuff on IG and all of that. But I'm not making her out to be a bad person. She's hurt for whatever reason. Maybe because she's hurt from the breakup. I don't know. Maybe he said something. I don't know. And then they talking about, oh, he did her dirty in the video. I watched the video from beginning to the end. What did he say about her that was so bad? Did he take accountability for his actions? I don't know. Because we all don't know what he did. We don't know. We don't know. I think he was being indirect with certain things because he doesn't want to air out everything that has happened. But we don't know. I think he's trying to protect himself, which he should, because you should care about yourself and your character. And then he's also protecting Elli because he ain't bash her. He ain't call her out her name. He ain't said she did all that, but he didn't do any of that. So why y'all getting on him like that? It's not cool. Stop putting her on this pedestal. But, that's all I got to say for now because my child needs me and he's crying and he's tired. But that's all I got to say for now. Y'all just need to, let them do their thing and let them do their thing and see what happens. Because y'all can't just do all these, oh, Zaddy did this, beat her and all that. We don't know. Maybe they'll air it out one day. I don't know. But, yeah, I got to go. Peace.